There we go. Welcome back, folks in YouTube, to a new video. I know some of these don't have an introduction, where maybe I think that last one I probably ended up cutting in two for two videos because it was too long. Try to keep these to about an hour each. Uh, yeah. So, oh yeah, so I was going to unpause for today, and tomorrow I've got a bunch of divisions to pre-deploy. They're at 19% training right now, so either tomorrow or the 16th. So, heads up, I'll be pausing again. So,
Okay.
sorry, it's frantically trying to get as many divisions out as very short time. Yeah. I have like a zillion that can pre-deploy now. Why am I doing the whole thing with merging?
Oh,
Oh.
Chile wants me to join them in the war against Rapa Nui.
Oh, that little island off their coast.
Yeah, should I decline that or?
Hold on. Let me see if it's an offensive or defensive war. It's an offensive war, so I would say no, you'll lose war support from joining.
Okay, so decline it.
Yeah, because you don't need to lose 20% war support and start having issues with your war economy already.
All right.
Or wait a second. How much? Well, yeah, no. When you have more political power, you could accept and then run war propaganda because that gives you a bunch of
Oh,
war
yeah.
support. I think that's like 6% for 150, although that's equivalent
So should I
of
accept it later?
uh
But I can decline for now without consequence, right?
yeah, I would decline for now. Maybe later. Maybe when your civil war is over.
Okay.
I don't know.
There's no penalty for declining a call to arms.
Nope.
Huh.
I mean, the
That's
AI
weird.
doesn't know if you're going to accept, so they'll just always ask you. But a lot of times the AI will like not even send invites to each other because they know that they can see like the modifiers and they know
Yeah.
that the AI is going to reject the invitation, the other one.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no real penalty for it. Like it's a civil
Okay.
war.
In like
If
EU4, you'll break your alliance.
Oh, not in this time because if you join that war, you could end up like puppeting Easter Island, and they don't necessarily want that. It's like
Yeah.
there's costs to
Yeah.
bring you into the war, so they have to weigh those. It may be in their favor, but it's only marginally in their favor.
Yeah. I mean, they don't always call you to war though, allies.
Yeah,
But it's also a different system. Like, there's not factions. You just have a bunch of one-way alliances,
yeah,
or I guess two-way alliances. But you know what I mean.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
All right.
All right, I'm good. Or unless you're doing something.
Oh yeah, I was gonna shoot. I was gonna. Why am I training these tiny divisions? Oh, because I can do it with slightly
Actually, I
less.
should fix my fronts.
You should what?
Actually, I have to fix my fronts now that they took that jungle back.
Oh yeah, if you got fronts
You
to
know what?
fix.
It's a lot of micro. I think I'll just manually tell them to attack it, so I don't have to keep fixing the front every single time.
Um, I mean, you could. Um, it's up to what makes you happy.
Actually, I gotta let them prepare still. Let's not manually do it. I mean, I'll manually do it once it's full, because I don't mind losing a little bit of extra planning
Yep,
if it means I don't have to do as much micro.
I get that. I did remember why I'm training these tiny divisions. It's so I can get people in training as soon as they have the equipment. With the larger ones, there's like plus it takes slightly less equipment to 20% equip one of these engineer brigades, I think. Or it fully equips them anyways, but sometimes it doesn't. Um, right. I don't know. Second guessing my own decisions a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't. Probably I shouldn't. 1.28 a day, 80 days. Hold on, I'm just trying to see if what I'm doing even makes sense. Something. This takes 310 infantry equipment. 6, 12, 10? Shoot. Got the artillery at this point. Sorry, I'm getting some proper divisions training here. Proper guard. There we go. Hmm. Yeah, merge one more into that. Cool. Fun. All right, I'm good to unpause.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was just telling you I'm unpausing it. Or I should have said I said good to unpause. I'm not making much sense, am I? But yeah, I unpaused it.
That's fine.
Oh, I've got a ship that's almost done. Okay, just have to keep an eye on that. Unpause again. Sorry. Got a little something to do with microing a ship that's almost complete. Uh, I have 400 Navy XP. It's crazy. I get so much every day from exercises. Oh, oh, I need one more. There we go. Cool. Um, I have to spend some Navy XP soon. All right. Oop. I think I asked you before, Joe. Have you ever played Alpha Centauri? I think I asked you that, right?
No, not yet.
Yeah. Um, at some point we should maybe. It's a good game. I was just
Yeah,
thinking about
I haven't had the time to learn a new 4X.
oh,
But yeah, I'm interested in it.
it's one of the original ones. I was just thinking about how I'm learning something every run I do here.
Yeah.
Like I've realized mistakes I made with that mouse stuff. I was just thinking back to Alpha Centauri where I learned something new every time every run I do with that game too. Maybe that's a strange connection mentally, but
Makes
uh
sense.
yeah, it's a good game. Shoot, what do I want? Yeah, there we go. Like I learned not to take semi-automatic rifles until before you're about to apply the trait, and I hadn't real and like I'm using them in my single player game, but I didn't learn that here until it was too late. So my
Yeah.
rifle scale up is taking longer than it should. Oh shoot, when's this complete? February 8th? Oh, I don't want that. I want that to go to artillery actually. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'll pause. I'm about to start producing more modern artillery. Uh, level 2 artillery. You're probably a little ways away from that, right? Do you need some or want some more modern artillery when I start producing it, or
A little ways away from artillery.
from the level 2 artillery?
Yeah, I still have to research interwar artillery
Yeah,
and then improved artillery.
yeah. So I
So
might be able to eventually export some of those to you. Although actually, I probably do need to get my a bit of a stockpile for my Civil War before I.
yeah. Um. Oh. Oh, that's probably not good.
Nope, probably not. Uh, Chile had an earthquake. What can happen is other countries will sometimes get decisions to like send aid. One or two countries. I think the UK
Oh yeah.
might. I don't know if I will. And they get a national spirit to help them rebuild. But I think it damaged some of their infrastructure in their capital in Santiago or something.
Ah,
Wait a second. The Kingdom of Arunacia aligns with France. It's talking about another step towards the Francophone
hmm,
sphere.
where?
Yeah, look at their national spirits and state Catholicism, and they can invite French aristocracy.
Oh yeah.
They can also invite Carlist refugees. They get a bunch of advisors from the Carlists who lost in the Spanish Civil War and manpower if they take an absolute monarchy. Oh yeah, what are they doing with their focus tree? You can see it now since they're in their you're in their faction.
They are establishing the Royal Mountaineers.
Oh, where is?
Ooh. They can declare war if they decide to do the 70-day focus. Declare war on Argentina, I should say. So
Established.
hopefully I get them in the faction before that. Well, I should be able to, actually. I only need 25 political power to do so.
Jeez, that's a. The Royal Mountaineers gives them a 20% special forces capacity multiplier. Holy moly, that's crazy. That means that even without special forces doctrines, they can make a fifth of their battalion special forces in Chile, which is all mountains. But which if they've already taken established the Royal Mountaineers, then they already decided what to do with their Did they take an absolute monarchy or Ibanez as prime minister?
So where is that?
Should be
Oh,
earlier.
absolute monarchy they took.
Okay, so yeah, they can invite Carlist refugees. If they, I don't know if they have they done that yet.
Not yet.
Yep. Oh yeah, and oh, they could do that in either path. So what's the absolute monarchy lead to that's unique?
Treading the
Nothing.
straight line.
What?
Treading the straight line.
Straight line. What? I don't see anything called trading the straight line.
Way at the bottom.
Way at the bottom.
Yeah. It'll coup Antoine III and hand the kingdom to Carlos Ibanez del Campo.
Oh, that's if they took Ibanez as prime minister, they can take trading the straight line.
Yeah.
They
Sorry,
didn't.
absolute monarchy blocks that path.
Oh, it allows them to take Je suis la
Jesuit.
deluge,
Yeah.
the true emperor of France and the Americas. So they're gonna claim that they're. Holy, they're gonna declare war on Quebec eventually.
Yep.
They can declare war on Quebec or Mexico if you weren't in their faction.
Yeah.
Uh, wow, this is a really crazy focus tree. But you were saying that you were worried they could declare war on Brazil next.
Um. No, Argentina.
Where's
They
that?
could do it in reunite the kingdom,
Uh,
which they have available. It's just to the right of establish the Royal Mountaineers.
oh, yeah, they also have secure the Brazilian border. Oh, that requires reunite the kingdom. I see. Yeah, so they could declare war on Argentina, Brazil, Bolivia, Uruguay. Yeah, you're gonna want to invite these countries to faction just so that Chile won't invade them all,
Yeah.
because they won't get war goals on nations that are in their faction. Yeah, so Argentina probably first. They'll probably just bypass reunite the kingdom that way. Although, wait a second, you don't get this makes Argentina a core of them. If they reunite the kingdom, they get to core Argentina, right?
Um, looks like it, or
Uh,
some of it.
you can, you can, I mean, you can get a war goal, but I don't think you can integrate the South, integrate the Caribbean. I'm trying to see if you can integrate Chile. I know you can't integrate fortify. Let's see. You can
I don't think
integrate.
the core is on all of Chile
Yeah, I'm just trying to see
or Argentina.
if you can get a core on Chile, and that's indirectly on Argentina if they do that. No, it just looks like you can integrate Central America and the Caribbean. Anything further
Yeah.
south, you can annex, but you won't core it. Okay, so it's not really relevant to you, but if they attack Argentina, but it'd still be better not to. They'll each have
So
their
wait,
own.
how does that work? Like, so if I have cores on some states that wait, so would I have do I do I get cores on the individual states that like let's say Colombia has or on any core Colombia has
Any
including
core
Rent?
Colombia has is how the way it works. So
Oh,
usually for these kind of
really?
things. So if Colombia, I mean, it's different from case to case, but usually it's any core they have. So if they get cores somewhere they normally don't have, you now have cores somewhere you wouldn't normally have from that decision.
Ah,
Like, um, but I don't think there's any ways that that actually works. Like even Chile, you can't core, and it's not like anyone gets a thing to core Chile. So they're just what they're
yeah.
doing is entirely parallel. But yeah, yeah, I would try and get Argentina so they don't go to war with it because Argentina gets its own national spirits, its own industrial focuses. It's like they make stronger if you have both of them as allies rather than if Chile gobbles up their neighbors. So,
Yeah.
uh, satellite kingdoms. Uh, looks like establishing the Incan Empire. The Inca Empire is puppets. What? But they're based in Chile. How would they do that? Suriname and Haiti. I know it's only if they control. Oh, they would probably be able to attack Peru if they controlled Peru. There might be some craziness. I have never looked at this like crazy Chilean monarchist tree, so I'll have to look at it. You might be
Yeah.
able to do things later with like kicking Peru from your faction and Chile like creating a puppet, like splitting Peru in half or something, creating a new tag in southern Chile. I mean southern Peru. There could be useful things too eventually, but for now, peace is in your interest and let everyone build up independently and um, you know, dealing with Spain.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh yeah, and as long as Chile is at war with Rapa Nui, they probably won't like declare on other countries. They might, but they're less
Oh
likely
yeah.
to, I think. So that's also a good thing. Of that
Do they
forever.
not have a navy?
Not really. They have a tiny navy.
Mm.
They could they could get sufficient naval superiority and launch invasion. I think I actually saw them trying to navally invade Easter Island before, but it failed. They got
Oh yeah.
pushed back yeah, because there's like a couple divisions in Easter Island, and they're fully
Mm.
entrenched. And I think they attacked when it was mud, like it is now. So they just got their asses handed to them because
Yeah.
the Easter
Oh, I have those
Islanders.
trains now or planes now. I have two bombers.
Oh yeah, you got two of my bombers. I would wait till you have
Mm.
the full air wing, like
Okay.
all 20 of them. But then once you have all 20, because if you start adding planes to an air wing, that's like the experience loss, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't average it. You would think it would drop by half if you enlarge from 2 to 4, but it actually drops by like 75%. So I would wait till you have
Yeah.
all 20, and then I would start them on exercises until they reach regular, like the shift click. Maybe put them down in somewhere in the Yucatan, so that when you go for Guatemala, um, like they're already in position and you don't have to worry about redeploying them later. Or you could put them somewhere. Yucatan gets rainy a lot, so you could just as well. You could put them in the Sierra Madre and even use them on the fascists. That might actually be smarter. Once you get the full air wing, I wouldn't do it right now.
On the what?
Sierra
Oh,
Madre, that's your northern air
on my
zone.
Civil War.
Yeah, I'm saying you could get some air experience from bombing the junta in your civil war
Yeah.
once you got
Oh,
the
that's
full.
a. Is that a different leader? He looks different.
The junta leader,
Yeah. Yeah, he looks.
same guy it's always been.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Maybe the portrait changed at some point. Like if the
Oh,
no, they wouldn't have changed the portrait in an unannounced update. No, that's the same guy it's always been.
maybe it's the lack of DLC. Would I lose the portrait if I turned off the DLC?
Probably.
That's probably why.
It's probably something with. I mean, the portraits come with some of the DLC. So
Yeah, I bet that's it.
yeah,
Okay, cool.
cool. On pause. But yeah, how much political power do you have saved up right now?
9. I just started improving relations with Argentina.
Hmm. Uh,
Oh, just gotta wait till I get
how much
5
do?
more
Oh, I was gonna say you might not
opinions.
want to do it so early. How?
Oh, oops.
Because you're gonna have to. This is what I was saying. I was saying to wait till you had like 30 because it costs political power to improve relations constantly. There's an upkeep, and if you stop it, you lose relations, and you only needed like 5, so you're gonna overshoot it by a lot. Unless you go up to 75, so they're more likely to accept. And I'm not even sure that works. I think that's the case, but I'm not completely.
Yeah, I see.
So if you're in a race to add countries as quick as possible before Chile declares war on them, you don't want to start it right when you have 10 political power because then you'll just be maintaining improved relations, like
Yeah,
waiting to get to 25. It doesn't make sense. And you're going to definitely want Bolivia and Uruguay, like while you're still non aligned, because it'll be more expensive later. Um, yeah. Anyways, on pause. Oh, the fascists have lost in Poland.
Oh, never mind. Peru is also fighting Rapa Nui now.
Oh yeah, Chile invited them and they accepted. I mean that's in a way good because they were already at war economy. I was gonna say it'll lead them to like mobilizing their economy, but they were fascists. They were already at war economy, and actually, it's kind of good because it'll prevent them from raising their conscription all the way to service by requirement because they don't have the war support for it now, and they might run war propaganda. So there's some advantage to them being in the war, in terms of them building their economy. Though if Bolivia joined the war, that would actually hurt their economic prospects. Same with Uruguay. And just looking at economy laws. Eh, Argentina's not aligned anyhow. It's not going to matter. Except when they went fascist, they could go to war economy. Oh well. Yeah, on pause. Hmm. Oh, hold on. Just finished our Toei 2 research. Um, New artillery with hydraulic recoil systems. More reliable, harder hitting because it's artillery too. The recoil is an MIO trait, so uh hmm. In just a sec. I'm mentally trying to calculate something. They're doing one. Yeah. Okay. There. I want to do it instantly. No time at the present. 2.72 a week. Cool. Um. Hmm. Oh, duh. Uh. Ooh, improve me in batteries. I can start producing more heavily armed cruisers. That's actually a good thing. This is 1939 tech. Forward tech 30. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. I think I said before that there's a really long lead time in shipbuilding. It takes years and years. Like
Yeah.
how far? I don't know how far you are on that coastal fence ship hole. Probably not very far still, right?
Uh, I don't see any numbers, but 1943 it'll be done. It looks like I'm maybe a tenth of the way there. Uh, maybe a 20th. Yeah, still quite a ways to go.
Yeah. So I'm just do so I'm just taking something for better cruiser batteries now because there's a really long lead time. You may want to think about doing some Navy tech soon yourself to start getting the techs done and building uh getting the techs done so when you start like holes, you can start building stuff with the newer technology right off the bat.
Yeah.
Like not now, but like in a year or something, you still need to actually get your MIOs from your military budget review, stuff below that. The Pacific and Gulf Coast naval yards. You probably want Pacific Coast because that's your task force shipbuilder first, and then Gulf Coast because that's battle line, that's battle ships basically. I forget what a task
Okay.
force shipbuilder does. That might be carrier specialist. Task force might be something else. I don't remember what traits. Anyways. Oh no, the coastal fence ship counts as a battle line. So actually, you want the Gulf Coast naval yards first, so you can assign them to your currently in production ship. That's right, and then the Pacific Coast. Um, yeah, naval dockyards don't add to your consumer goods, so you can run your Navy focuses pretty early on. Actually, maybe maybe even for heroic military college. Get the naval doctorates after law and industrial promotion. Now that I think about it,
Oh yeah.
yeah. The only problem is you'll need steel to uh, actually like increase ship production,
Oh
and
yeah, it's
that
true.
means you'd have to probably import a little steel. So you might do heroic military college first, but you can just import the steel from me. It's not a huge deal. You'll lose like one factory, but you'll start getting actual progress in that capital ship. So, which you'll need for like bombarding weak little
Yeah.
powers like Honduras. Naval bombardment when you push into their territory, or um, Nicaragua, whatever. Hmm. Anyways, on pause. Is this doing a tech thing and starting on tech that will let me to. I'm producing nothing but cruisers, so tech that'll let me produce better cruisers is definitely in my interests. Um,
Finish radio.
oh, you just finished radio?
Yep. Improved radio.
Um, yeah.
Demonstrated 3-3 or some kind of Navy stuff.
I'm trying to remember if there was something after improved radio that was really. Oh,
Advanced radio.
hold on. I almost forgot about this. How many days until you finish your infantry equipment right now?
90.
And how many days would it take to grab the next level of support equipment?
Support weapons.
Yeah, support weapons.
277.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say if you're able to get MIO trait before that. That's probably what it was. Not what it was. That I was thinking.
I got support weapons too already.
Oh, you already have support too. Okay.
Yeah. So
Uh,
it's yeah.
yeah. Then
90.
yeah. I would probably do concentrate industry 3. It'll improve your factory and dockyard output, and it'll give you extra build slots. So.
Okay.
Yep. All right. On pause, I guess. Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to
That's
make
fine.
sure it wasn't a bad time or something, or you didn't like weren't doing something, and I didn't want to catch you by surprise. On pause.
Should be good.
Oh shoot. Have you been you could did you send rifles to Spanish left? You were able to do that, right?
Yeah. 2 days left till that's over.
Oh, so you're already sending it. You didn't. I was worried that you forgot. No, you're already doing it.
I've been sending it on cooldown.
Oh, okay.
Maybe missed a day or two here and there, but
Yeah,
pretty much. As long as I've had the equipment available, which I've got 1,000 stockpiled, so could have a few more shipments left.
cool. Cool. I'm just pre-deploying some division. I mean, well, not pre. I'm deploying some divisions here. Um, well, yeah, pre-deploying isn't early. Yeah, when I add these smaller brigades to one that's already training, I can just get precisely the right amount. All right. Cool. Um, maybe I should consider actually defending on the border here. Hold on. I might be redoing a fallback line. Give me a sec. Yep. Cool. All right, I'm good to unpause if you're good, Joe. I was just deciding I'm gonna more aggressively deploy some of the divisions on my borders. Just that
All right.
I was being too conservative with, well, all of it. So,
I'm good to unpause.
all right, cool. Because I'm gonna try and grab up a bunch of land from the Confederates the moment the Civil War breaks out. Um, oh shoot, these guys also need to be further forward. That should be swapped. Have all these guys in like the snowy mountains in New Mexico. I'm like, why? Why am I doing that? I know mountains are easy to defend, but I probably want to grab some states back early in my war, or some land, so I don't have to retake it later. Well, it'll be harder.
Yeah.
Maybe grab, I don't know, at least some of the land in Texas back. Or no, shoot, actually, these guys are fine. I wasn't gonna grab Texas because I was gonna let you grab it, right? Or so that you could get enough war score for Florida. That's right.
I think so.
Yeah, that was what I was talking about doing. Hmm. Ah, here we go. Decided I'm gonna pull some of the guys out of the mountains because mountains are bad places for supply, and They stay snowier longer. All right. In Colorado. Snowy, snowy Colorado. Fun. All right. Pause it.
Okay.
Hold on. I probably need to pull some artillery off of sale. It's not selling anyways for training purposes. All right. Sorry. Oh yeah. How are you doing with your land doctrines?
One left
Yeah, and that was the one you were saving for
for my discount. Yep.
Yep. Oh, I almost missed promoting a general before. Cool. In fact, I waited a little too long. So you could use Army XP. Do you have static defense yet, or
Static defense.
yeah, that
Um.
that was the
Yeah, I have
static
static
warfare.
warfare rather. I have
Yeah,
that one. Yeah. I've got all my doctor not doctrines, whatever those things are filled out.
yeah. So you had,
Division and
and you got
spirits.
theater training too.
Yep.
Oh, did you promote that? You said you're almost at your command power cap. Did you end
Yeah,
up?
I promoted somebody.
Oh,
Now I'm back down to 92.
oh. Did he get anything useful?
Politically connected, reckless.
Oh, yeah, not great. You keep rolling
Yeah.
terribly. I mean, reckless can actually be
Yep.
useful sometimes, but
Still, no geniuses
yeah, you have theater training, right? So
or brilliant strategists, rather. But
yeah.
yeah.
Well, here's something you can do. Division design. At this point, because you got all this army XP.
Oh yeah. Should I add pioneers?
Uh, I wouldn't
60
add them
army
to
troops.
existing divisions because you don't have the support equipment right yet. I don't think. Or do you? You've been
Um.
producing
No,
what?
you're right. I have none.
Are you producing support equipment or
No.
not yet?
I only have two military factories, and they're both making infantry equipment.
Oh, yeah. I was
Should
gonna
I
talk.
one off?
No, you'll lose a lot of production efficiency just as you get more mill in the future. Um,
I could get soldaderas as soon as possible,
uh,
or instead beeline the Finsa.
yeah,
Either way, I
soon
can get
enough.
military.
There's a long lead time in ships though, so I'd actually try and get the naval focuses before the military factories. They also won't add to consumer goods, so they won't slow your civ industry build up the way the military factories will. But I
Yeah,
could sell you a few artillery pieces. I was gonna say,
you can sell me support equipment, right?
yeah, I could sell you support equipment too, as
Because that's
well.
all I need for. Oh, do you want me to add like real artillery to my divisions?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, whether it was time to start creating real artillery, division
Yeah, whatever it's called.
line artillery.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I wouldn't train him just yet, but so you don't
Should I make
forget.
a new
Yeah, I would duplicate your.
toolkit?
I would create a duplicate of your biggest, like your 9 infantry support artillery
Yeah.
one, and then I would add like a couple like line artillery to it. Let's see, it's already 18 width, or I would just add 21 width, so you have 9 infantry, one line artillery in the new one, and save that. because you don't have that much industry to throw at artillery, but that will create ones that have more artillery
I shouldn't
support.
add pioneers yet. Shouldn't I add pioneers as well?
No, pioneers are way less cost effective than artillery. Artillery support is really critical.
So just add just a single artillery.
Yes, that will get your artillery fraction to over 10%, which will unlock the assault tactic in battle. So you'll
Okay.
having at least one line artillery will enable better tactics for that division, and then when you add more, it'll just add more soft attack. But yeah, you need. I think the support artillery contribute to the artillery fraction, and you'd have 1 out of the 10 battalions. So yeah, that would definitely. You should be able to get, I think, assault tactics with just one line artillery. It might require two, but I think one does it on a something with 10 battalions and support artillery. So yeah, I would just create a template that's got one line artillery for now. That'll cost you like 25 army XP. So and that'll be a 21 width division, which is
Yeah.
starting
Just
to get
adding
kind of.
one artillery. Okay.
Hmm? Sorry, what did you say?
Just add one artillery and that's it. All right.
Yeah, like if you're fighting in the jungles, a lot of times if you're attacking from two directions, like into Guatemala, that's 90 width. You put in three of those divisions with the one support artillery. You're a little bit over width, but they can all roll assault now. Yeah, that's good. Or you
Right.
attack from three
Should I
directions.
should I switch any of my
There.
divisions to this new division yet or no?
No, you don't actually have the artillery yet, and
You're right. Yeah.
you
48
just be
artillery.
adding just be reducing the organization of your divisions for no reason without actual artillery
Hmm.
pieces. Um, but later, when you don't need the divisions for your Civil War, you can exercise them up to regular, even though they don't have the actual artillery pieces yet, so that as soon as they get the artillery, they're ready to go. But I wouldn't do
Okay.
it. I wouldn't actually. I wouldn't. The way you're gonna want to do this is you're gonna want to switch the templates of some of your divisions to this, like later after the war. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and you're probably gonna want to let's see. You can go up to, even as not aligned with, you can raise your conscription. I think extensive conscription during a war, it's not going to hurt your industry, but you're not even at limited conscription yet. Yeah, later you'll be able to. You might actually not do it to existing experienced divisions if they're getting progress towards season. You might do it with newly trained divisions. But yeah, you'll it just getting the template done now so you don't forget and so you have the army XP, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Um, yeah. Anyways, all on pause.
Oh, hey, they're doing it. Oh,
Doing
they're
what?
not winning. They're trying to invade Hangaroa, the Easter Island
Oh,
again.
they're doing another
But
naval invasion?
they will win in 40 days.
Oh, it's
So,
green?
yeah, it's green.
Okay, so yeah, they'll eventually win, which will end that war. I
Ooh.
am curious if Easter Island has actually done any of their industrial focuses. I think it's
Um,
I think it only
I
has
don't know.
base one build slots, and I see four, which means I think they ran a naval effort, but they might have also run like construction and armament. Let's
Yeah.
see what can I see about. Oh, I can have enough intelligence. They have one civilian, three. Okay, so yeah, they added three build slots. So this actually
Sweet.
did benefit Chile. They got like three extra dockyards out of this, but I think they're gonna lose now. Are they? Is
But
it what?
the dockyards,
I know.
they're
I'm
gonna lose.
saying. I know. I'm saying East Ireland's gonna lose against the
Oh,
naval invasion. They're gonna conquer, and the
yeah,
war's gonna end.
I
But
understand.
they added three dockyards. Two of the build slots and dockyards will probably disappear, but they'll still have one bonus build slot and dockyard after the war. So East Ireland will
Okay.
be able to produce a few ships for them now, which will probably be, knowing Chile, they'll just put it all into convoy production for now. But eventually they'll get
Yeah.
cruisers and stuff. So yeah, minor benefit. that they let Easter Island be. They should have left it alone for longer, but I guess they want to end the war. They
Yeah.
are getting command. They are hurting their stability being an offensive war pretty bad. So I guess it makes some sense. Uh, oh, their base stability is 0%. Yeah, they'd be at 14% stability without the war, and they would be at 72% war support. So they're hurting command power and a little bit their political power and factory output. Anyways, I'll pause it. Oh,
You have any
just
intelligence on the junta?
no, not really. But I just got an event. Hold on, and I just finished. The North Carolina governor mobilized the state National Guard. That's
Oh boy.
that means free. Well, all that means is that the Confederacy will get free divisions there when the war starts.
Ah, okay.
I think I explained that they don't get any of the federal army, like any of my
Yeah.
divisions. They don't get. They just get
Yeah.
divisions that come out of thin air, and that event means they're going to get more than the usual number in North
Yeah.
Carolina. So, I mean,
Do you have like a giant fallback line drawn around your
oh yeah,
around the south?
I have the entire Confederacy like cordoned off.
Yeah. In
Like
preparation.
yes, I do. I actually do need to start deploying divisions on my coastline though, because I don't have anything to protect against naval invasions yet.
Oh yeah.
And even though I have enough fleet to prevent that, sometimes the AI just cheats and ignores. Oh no, I do have. What am I saying? I have divisions on the coast, all along the coast here. I'm looking at like I have a number of. I have all the major coastal cities have at least a division. Never mind. I don't know what I was saying. Looks like some of them are really undersupplied, but yeah, I have divisions all on the coast. I might need to add more, especially with how under-equipped some of these divisions are. But
They can't get to the eastern coast, can they?
they're gonna control. Yeah, no, they're gonna have like the southeast of the country. They can't get to the west coast very easily.
Oh,
It's
I'm sorry. That's the coast I meant.
yeah.
I mean California.
I
Yeah,
mean
the West Coast.
they would
Sorry.
need a ton of convoys, and they would need naval supremacy really far out without any basing rights. So no, they really can't do they can't really shouldn't be able to reach California or any of that.
Okay.
But they can
So you don't need to
definitely
reinforce that.
naval invade the East Coast.
Yeah.
The game AI would have to seriously cheat on naval supremacy rules to be able to invade the West Coast, but they can definitely do the East.
Does Virginia secede?
Does Virginia?
Yeah.
Um, yes, that's the
So
furthest.
Washington, your capital is going to be pretty close then.
Yes, it's going to be directly adjacent to them. I've got divisions in DC
Yeah.
hanging out just
Yeah, you're
for
gonna have
that
a bunch.
reason. I probably need to add more. I've got one division in the capital and one south of it and one northwest. There's no gaps in the line, but it's time to start reinforcing key points in the front line so that I have more than one division in certain places.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to strengthen Philadelphia. I want to enlarge this division that's protecting against naval invasions because Pennsylvania is such a key industrial state. I'd lose a lot of dockyard production there. Then Newark, New Jersey, New York City could also, I guess. Well, Baltimore is really weak garrisoned, and that also can reinforce the capital. I guess I'll do there first. Reinforce the Baltimore Defense Force. All right, I'm good to unpause for a day actually, and then I have to pre-deploy and merge some divisions tomorrow. So uh,
Hey man, do you mind if I take a like 5 minute break?
sure. Can
All right.
I hold on? Can I? I was gonna run over the day. We're at 2 hours from it.
Yeah, that's fine. You can unpause it.
Cool. Oh, I forgot to do my next Intel department thing. Let me also run that. 1, 2, 3 interrogation techniques.
Is that
And
hmm?
oh, I was saying I need to do my next like Intel upgrade. I forgot to queue that up, but let me just roll this over 2 hours.
Okay?
Okay, or it went 3, but whatever. Okay, cool. If you need a 5 minute break, and I'm just gonna be pre-deploying some divisions anyhow. It's a little bit of micro.
Yeah, you can. As long as you keep it paused, it should be fine. All right, I'll be right back.
Uh, Folks on YouTube, yeah, this is a really weak division, but it provides a little bit of support to DC if I see the battle going against me there. Um, Baltimore Defense Force and I guess Philadelphia and Newark also need reinforcements. Less desperately because they're urban. Anyways, I'm gonna pause this, folks on YouTube. Or actually cut the video because it's an hour. So take care of each other, be kind to yourselves, and may always find a guiding star to lead you home. Adieu.